Parsley is a herb. So is an onion. Onions have a very strong smell, especially when they've just been peeled. Some people think the smell is good for you when you have a cold. Apart from helping to make things taste nicer, some herbs are still used as medicine. A chive is a herb too. It's really like a very small onion. Today's story is about a whole lot of chives belonging to Mr. and Mrs. Onion. They have a very large family. In fact, it's so large, Mr. Onion doesn't bother sending them all to school. He takes the lessons himself. If we hurry, we may be just in time to catch them before they start work for the day. I'll say the magic word. Herbidaceous. There goes the school bell. That means we're in time. This is a part of the herb garden we haven't been in before. It's where the chives live. There's Parsley. Sometimes Mr. Onion lets him ring the school bell. Hello, Parsley. I shouldn't wave today if I were you. You need both paws for bell ringing. It isn't as easy as it looks.
I'm a very friendly lion called Parsley. I'm supposed to pull this rope and ring the bell. Though I try to pull it gently, never harshly, I'm afraid that I'm not doing very well.
Here come the chives. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right.
Because there are so many chives all looking like each other, it makes it even hard to tell a sister from a brother.
Chives. Halt. Left. Turn. Stand at. Ease. Stand easy. That's Mr. Onion. He takes the lessons. He sounds a bit like a sergeant major in the army. Sums. That means adding and subtracting. That's Mrs. Onion. She's always crying. Mind you, it must be difficult not to cry if you're an onion. Quiet in the ranks. Now, today's lesson is on sums. You all know what a sum is. Hands up, all those who know what a sum is. Hands up, all those who don't know what a sum is. Good. Chives. On your stomachs. Down. By numbers. Adding. Begin. 1 chive and 2 chives makes 3 chives. Good. Next sum, begin. 2 chives and 3 chives makes 5 chives. Very good. Now we come to subtraction. I hope you know what subtraction is. It's taking away. If I have 5 chives and I take away 2, how many are there left? Correct. Next sum. If I have 6 chives, pay attention there. I'll say again. If I have 6 chives, now then, what's going on? Come along there. Pay attention. It's most unusual for the chives to be taken ill like this. Even Parsley realizes something is wrong. I can't think why he's ringing the bell like that, though. Unless it's to let everyone know school is over for the day. Of course, Aunt Mint. I expect Parsley thinks she may be able to help. Pullovers. That's what they need. Pullovers. I had a feeling she might say that. I shall knit them 1 each, straight away. The poor little mites are probably frozen with cold. Aunt Mint loves knitting. She's really very kind, and if you give her half a chance, She's always ready to make you something. Besides, pullovers keep out the cold, and Aunt Mint is a great believer in keeping out the cold. Give her a ball of wool and some needles, and she's happy. Mind you, I don't think I'd like to knit a pullover for one chive, let alone 12. They're such a funny shape.
My name is Auntie Mint. If you should see me sitting, don't think I'm doing nothing, for I'm busy with my knitting.
I have a feeling she's nodding off to sleep. I hope she hasn't caught anything off the chives. I expect it's the thought of all those pullovers. Here comes Dill. He seems well enough.
I'm Dill the dog. I'm a dog called Dill. Though my tail I'd love to get, I have never caught it yet.
Dill, careful now. You don't want to... Oh, he does want to. I don't know what Aunt Mint will say when she wakes up. It's much too late to be sorry now, Dill. Much too late.
Parsley, you wicked, wicked lion. Just look at my wool. All of it ruined. Now I shall never be able to knit the pullovers for the chives. Come back at once. Do you hear? Come back at once.
Now, that was very unfortunate. It's bad enough being in trouble when you've done something wrong. But when you haven't, when you were nowhere near at the time... No wonder Parsley looks miserable. I don't know what to suggest. After all, wool doesn't grow on trees. Wool comes from sheep, and... I wonder where he's off to now. Ma, 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 ma. I think we'd better pretend we don't know what's going on. I'm not sure what the farmer would say if he knew. Mind you, it's all in a good cause, and I expect the sheep are quite pleased, really. Careful now, Dill. We don't want another mess like the last one. That'll teach you. Trying to get wool off a cow. Now what's he up to? Putting herbs in the wool? I'm sure they don't need decorating. Besides, it'll give them a funny smell. I don't suppose Aunt Mint will be very pleased if all her jerseys smell. I wonder how she's getting on. Perhaps we'd better go and see. Not very well by the look of things. She sounds a bit like Mrs. Onion at the moment.
My name is Auntie Mint. I fear that I'm in trouble, for someone's messed up all my wool and got it in a muddle.
Why, Parsley, wherever did you get all this wool? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that one for each chive? How very kind of you. It has rather a funny smell. It smells of musk. Isn't that good for coughs? And this one smells of chamomile. Doesn't that cure toothache? I can smell marigold, too.
I quite agree, Dill. It's a very good idea. I shouldn't have known what Parsley was trying to do, not in 1,000 years. It was clever of Aunt Mint to guess. I suppose you have to be a knitter to know that sort of thing. Or a lion. Mind you, there's no time to lose.
My name is Auntie Mint. I'm always very busy. I often have so much to knit, it makes me feel quite dizzy.
Still, when you knit like Aunt Mint, it doesn't take very long. And when you're a lion like Parsley, it takes even less time to get places. We have to go the long way round. That's right, the first pullover. That's the one that smells of musk. On chive number 1. Now for pullover number 2, on chive number 2.
I wonder if it will cure his cough. I believe it has. Mrs. Onion looks as if she can hardly believe her eyes. And she's stopped crying. Even Mr. Onion can't think of a thing to say.
What?
Huh? All he can do is splutter.
Spluttering by numbers begin. 1 splutter, 2 splutter, 3 splutter, pause. Chives, on the feet, up. Good lads. Now, from where we left off, lessons begin. If I have 6 chives, and I take away 2, how many are left? Good.
I think she's only crying because she's happy. She's always crying.
And now we turn to medicine. We have with us today that well-known doctor, that curer of all ills, Dr. Parsley, who will now give you a short song.
Dr. Parsley. He is important today.
For today I'm known as Dr. Parsley, because the chives have aches and pains and chills. If I treat them very gently, never harshly, they will very soon be cured of all their ills. If you take advice from Dr. Parsley, you'll take chamomile for colds and toothache too. If you find your skin is itching rather harshly, then some marigold's the very thing for you.
Oh, dear. Don't say you're sickening for something now, Parsley. I know what it is. It's all those onions. They are a bit strong. I think we'd better creep quietly away. There's Aunt Mint, still knitting. No, Dill, you've done quite enough damage for one day. I wonder who's going to shut the door. Ah, here comes Parsley. I hope you'll soon be better, Parsley. Good. Bye.
I'm a very friendly lion called, but sometimes I feel very, very. So please don't shout or speak to me too, for I'm sure you wouldn't want to see me